year. But we should have.
Hey everybody! Today we're going on an outing. It's pretty much the first outing of the year. It's the first time we're actually having big gatherings where we're at, and it is the Asian Pacific, Central Texas Asian Pacific Festival. So that means food. That's what we think anyways. That means food, culture, dancing, music, crafts. I needed new flowers for my hair anyway. And that's where we're heading to right now. As you can see, this is actually the same place my friend Tiani had her graduation party. This is where we're going right here. There is a lot of people here. Some people are wearing masks because they're worried about transmission or getting it. But this is an outdoor event. There's going to be a ton of stuff. And we're going to be looking at the food, the culture, the booths. There's going to be dancing, and it's from 12 o'clock p.m. 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We are not staying that entire time, but we're going to be doing a lot of things. This is Ogletree Gap Preserve or Park in Central Texas. It is in Copper's Cove. Look at all the cars. So that's where we're going. Cool. So one of the things I like coming to our Hawaiian Pacific festivals is because shopping. And what do you have for shopping? You have stuff like this, right? Ohana rules. You can see it big, like right here. Okay. So this is like basic local rules, right? For the family. You say please and mahalo. That's thank you. Yeah. You shoot for the moon, which means you try your best. You no hit nobody, which means keep your hands to yourself. Use all your mana, which means to use your inner power, right? Always talk story. So it's when you're hanging out with people and just, having a good time socially. You always kiss your auntie and uncle. Auntie and uncle is anybody who's older than you out of respect. Okay, you say sorry when you're wrong. No bihai maka maka means don't be stuck up. Be aloha pono okanai. It means to make sure you understand your responsibilities and always throw shaka. Yeah. Throwing shakas. Throw shaka, baby. There you go. That's how you do them too. You gotta go with that. Don't forget the twist. So over here at this tent we have baby pa'u sets. See, so cute. Look at all these different colors. These are the baby ones. For girls, like 6 to 7 years old, 2 to 3, 4 to 5. And then there's quilts. You have leis, which is always great for graduations. We have handmade bracelets and some crafted bracelets. But I super like the flowers. These are my favorite. These are usually what I get. See the clips? I get that for my hair. And they have lots of different ones. And of course, pareos. See? But since, I'm kind of big in the middle, I have to have like the larger pareos. And then there's the dollar lace. This is the ones we give for birthdays, celebrations, and that's actually money. These are money lace, see? These are real nice ones too. And so these are all dollars.
I don't know. Jai! Come.
Pretty cool. And then you got these super cute.
Those are air fresheners.
Air freshener dolls. See, look. Wait. I've never even seen. And then you got your nice frilbies.
Come here.
And that's kind of like. So right, like over there around the corner, they have performances. So we're going to go check out the performances. But first, it's shopping. Okay, so really loud because now we're by the food vendors. There's lots of different stuff. If it's like a snack food or like a smaller barbecue type plate, it's happening like section over here, like back here. That's exactly where that stuff is. We still have t-shirts. We had some really good shopping experiences. And you have different kinds of foods. You got like the corn dogs and everything. Just your basic carnival go out festival type foods. But then you have the traditional ha'adai, which is from Guam. There's kona ice, which is shaved ice, and Filipino ice treats. And then there's a barbecue down at the end. There's barbecue plates over there. And then there's sweets. like waffle cake waffle cones and stuff like that. So we're actually going to be getting the traditional meat plates. That's what we're going to be getting over here. And then, it's getting hot. So it went from like a severe thunderstorm with colder temperatures. Today's supposed to be in the 80s. Texas does not do, they don't do spring and they don't really do fall. They do like winter, and maybe you might get a week, 2 or 3 days of spring, and then it's like summertime. It's crazy. So as soon as we get our plates, I'll show you what that looks like. So we are here back at home. I have to say, I mean, I enjoy going to these festivals, but I've never waited that long in a line to order my food, to wait even longer to actually get my food, and then just be disappointed in the food. So that was not cool, but it was good shopping. Shopping was awesome. The music was good, and I didn't film any of the performances because we weren't actually in front, and it had just like super storm, like really bad storms last night, so the whole field was like muddy. So I have to get thumbs up to all of the people that still showed up to set up their tents, whether they were selling, crafts or food, or just any of the vendors who showed up and actually set up their tents inside the muddy area. It's like, I gotta give you guys props. And the food was like subpar. Of course, we got a beautiful, nice shaved ice. It was like huge. It was like a huge shaved ice for like $4. So that was cool because the temperature is really high. So it was like 85, 86 after being in level 40 and 50 temperatures for a long time. It's time to get acclimated to hotter temperatures now. So as you can tell, I kind of got some sun. I'm probably going to pay for it later. That's okay. I'm working on my brownness. Well, let's take a look at what I actually got as far as shopping. So, this right here is one of the things I got. I got this from my Auntie Toya's tent. Okay, and it is still hot. I'm still suffering from being outside all day. I'm exhausted and I'm tired, but I did have a good time. So this is, she makes the flower pieces. There are several vendors that had flower pieces, but I like how she put hers together. So this says, Ku Kia I Mauna, which is, and letting people know that the mountain, Mauna Kea, is sacred to us, and we protect it like we protect our own lives, because it is a sacred place. It's not that people want to build up there, it's how they want to destroy the ecosystem after they put something there. And Hawaiians are very closely tied to the land. We don't like it when people want to build something that's going to destroy the ecosystem, right? So putting something on our sacred mountain that's going to be run by nuclear power, and you're going to pump your nuclear waste back into the mountain and use the mountains on Hawaii's only source of actual fresh water, like frozen fresh water. So you basically want to like make it to where nothing else can grow and live over there, because you will have tainted it with radioactive waste, right? No, you go do that in the desert or some kind of crap. So that's this. And then we did get a whole bunch of stuff. Chris did get some stuff too, but I like going because I usually go and get things that I normally can't get unless you go to a festival. So there was someone from canningitup.com, and it is a actual homemade salsa. My husband is all about salsa, so this is a mild. He did taste the medium because usually he takes medium, but the mild is like he made fun of himself. He said that the mild is like a white people medium because the medium was like a brown people medium and it was too hot. I don't like hot food, so you know, I'm just gonna take his word for it. So this is what he got, salsa. And this is, and she makes like homemade jams and salsas and different pickles and pickling products. So this is her card right here. I thought it was really sweet. You can find her at www.canningitup.com. So that's hers. I'm going to put that in the description below just in case you want to get in touch with her. But it's in our local area. So she's in the Central Texas area. I'm sure because of the way that canning is, it can be sent because it is a preserved product. I'm not sure how any of that shipping would go. So you might want to connect with her. I probably would have moseyed on over to take a look at that, but it was just too hot and I wanted to take a break. Chris found these, so some shorts, right? It says Island Princess because I am an island princess. And then here is a small little logo that says Island Culture. So, you know, chee-hoo. We're all about, we love being who we are, I will have to say. There was a whole bunch of t-shirts and stuff like that, but I really love the shorts. What we also got was what I had kind of shown earlier was this little placard. Yes, it's placard. It's painted over. It's a really nice repurposing. I'm really into repurposing and recycling, so that's one of the reasons why I got this. This is paneling for a floor, like wood panel flooring. That's what this is, and it says Ohana rules, so the family rules. It says always talk story, so you want to hang out and chit chat with friends and family. Kiss auntie and uncle, which is anybody who's older than you out of respect. You say please and mahalo. Use all your mana, which means all of your power, all of your inner self, right? Shoot for the moon, so you always try to be nokaoi or number one. Do your best. It's like no be hai maka maka means don't be stuck up. No be hai maka maka means don't think that you're any better than anybody else. Okay, and then there's be aloha pono akamai, which means, you know, be good and remember what your responsibilities are in the family. And say sorry when you're wrong. Usually it's make up, because in Hawaii you can get into a like straight up fist fight with a stranger, and somebody that's watching you fight will be like, okay, now make up, because you have to say sorry after it's finished. So you say sorry when you're wrong. And then that says no lie or be lolo. That means, of course, don't lie, and no be lolo means don't act crazy, right? And then always throw shaka. So I got this. It's gonna go out there by my front door just so you guys know when you walk in the house. All right, so next, what did we get? We got decals, because every once in a while decals will die. You gotta get some more. I've had some of my decals on my car for like almost 3 years now, and they are starting to peel off now. So it's time for new ones. And what do we got? For Chris's car, we have this really nice Hawaiian hibiscus flower that's going to go on his car. He has a black car. And then I have stuff falling all over the place. Sorry. Like, I know I have one for mine too. All right, so for me, I got this Polynesian print black and white. It has to be that small because my car windows are tiny. I do not have a large car.
Chris has the larger of our 2 vehicles. So I'm going to put that back in the plastic bags because decals are delicate. And then there is somebody who is an artist who does a lot of things, and you can commission her to make like a 10 by 11. It's really nice sized, I think 11 by 7 drawings of things. And this is actually her own stuff, and she has them printed. So my favorite, of course, Peekapoo. Definitely going on my red car. Peekaboo. All right, and then the Shazam. And then for my car also is the Storm, the Ororo. Right, that is also a decal. Super cute. So those are for our cars. You're always going to find decals when you go to any like swap meet in Hawaii. They have like giant tents for decals. And then also at my Auntie Toya's, I got the smaller version to go on the other side of my window. And then I got another flower. See? There's a plumeria. So that's... So traditionally we have you wear on the right side. You wear on the left side. Means different things. Like I'm looking or I'm not looking, ladies. And then of course for aunties, it's up here. And then that's that. At Auntie Toya's tent, she also makes super cute bags. So this is actually a satchel bag that has a bunch of pockets in it. I'm all about pockets. It also has pockets in the back. And the straps are actually sewn in. And they're really pretty good and substantial, and I like the material. So this was the Aloha Hibiscus prints in tan. So that's what I got. I also got me some dresses Kona style. What does that mean? Kona style means, because Kona is hot. It isn't a part of the Big Island, the island of Hawaii, on the side of the island where it's lava rock and a lot of heat. Right, so it's going to be a tank or a sleeveless type like this. Right? And they're braided and beaded. And then the material. So I got these. They're like summer dresses. This kind of style top. It's called a Kona. It's a Kona style dress. It's just a short dress because, you know, Texas gets hot. I'm not trying to be uncomfortable. So island wear in Texas makes all kinds of sense. So I have a purple one, and then I got this red one right here. Right, it's a beautiful red with the shark's tooth print. Right, shark says definitely from my family, my mom's side of the family. The pueo is our spiritual amakua, and then my dad's side of the family is the mano, or the shark. But in particular, it's special, the gray hammerhead shark. So it's not just any shark; it's the gray hammerhead shark for my dad. So for us, shark's teeth usually belongs to warrior class, and since my family is either ruling party or top warrior class, we use shark's teeth. We also have lauhala because my grandmother was one of the holders, you know, before she passed away. She was part of the Ka'ahamanu Society, and the Ka'ahamanu Society was responsible for holding and retaining the crafting art for our culture. So my grandmother's skill was weaving lauhala, which is a leaf that comes from the ulu tree. Not the ulu tree, I'm sorry. Our lauhala tree, hello. And then mats, fans, boxes, hats. These are all traditional. And that was an art that belonged to our people who were trying to keep it alive and pass it on. She never actually got to pass it on to any of her daughters. So I'm hoping someone else is keeping that alive because, you know, we are a dying culture and it's important to keep those things going. So that kind of stuff for my family prints is, you know, we have pueos, we have the owls, we have the mano, the shark's teeth, the warrior, the lauhala. And then because our family, we're also fishermen, you're going to see a lot of patterns. So when I finally get my princess tattoo, it's going to have all those things in it. I'm hopefully gonna go to get a traditional one, but if it's too expensive to go to, then I will have a traditional one actually designed, and then I'll have to bring it to an artist. Not sure who yet, but it's gonna have to be somebody who is well versed in Polynesian tattoos, and not just a particular type of tattoos like Samoan, because Maori, Tongan, Tahitian, Hawaiian, Samoan, all of their tattoo styles are completely different. Of course, mostly only Polynesians can tell, but I want it to be an actual traditional one. So I hope you like this video. Go ahead and tell me in the comments below which of the gifts that you like the most. I'm so super hot. And that was like the biggest, I guess, local gathering that we have had for this year. It's the very first large gathering that anyone's had since the shutdowns in 2020. So it was nice to get out and see some friends. We actually got to see some friends and talk story. And I was hoping to get some good food, but at least I had some super awesome donuts and shaved ice. Was kind of not impressed with the plate that we got, but I was hungry, so I ate as much as I could eat that I could handle. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with what I leave all the time. And the reason why I didn't stream during my normal stream time on Twitch TV was because I was at that festival getting me some vitamin D. Whew. You can tell I'm red right now. I probably have a sunburn. I will find out tomorrow. But remember to be kind, be love, be brave, be you, and I will see you next video and next live stream. Until I can actually sit on my computer chair and stream from the computer, I won't be streaming multi-platform, not until I can actually get the rig to be like right here. So if I can get my computer and my Xbox rigged up to the television, because this area right here, this is the most comfortable chair I can sit on without paying for it, like for an entire day. So as soon as I can get that done, we'll be back to multi-platform streaming. But until then, it's only gonna be on twitch.tv/Terrific Playground. That's where you